Hello everyone. Today we're going to speak about financial planning and its importance in our lives. So what is a financial plan? In simple terms, it's an individual strategy that clearly states the goals you want to achieve and the step-by-step plan for achieving them. And the task of financial planning is to correctly structure capital and prioritize it in such a way so it will help you to achieve significantly greater results with an available income. A financial plan can be compared with an individual training program aimed at achieving a certain sport result, but instead of a sport goal, it sets a financial one. This may be buying a car or an apartment, saving a certain amount of money for education, or creating a retirement fund. And the plan may include one or a few goals, maybe a short, medium, or a long term. The fact is that without proper planning, it is difficult to achieve any goal. Like a sport training program, a financial plan helps to achieve the intended result not by a chance, but consciously and consistently. At the same time, planning doesn't mean you need to starve yourself to death or turn into a penny pincher by constantly saving monies. It's actually quite opposite. Its role to get more for the same amount of money. A balanced program takes into account financial capabilities and determines the planning horizon and the algorithm of actions that can be realistically performed to achieve the goals. So if you see an importance in financial planning, then the question rises how to make a financial plan. We at GPA Europe believe it consists of the 7 steps, and in this video we're going to speak about the first 3. So the step number 1 is set goals and timelines. And the point of this step is to translate abstract dreams and desires into concrete goals. So for example, you dream of your own house. How to translate this dream into a goal? First point, determine the specific characteristics of the house. The size, the number of floors, the number of rooms, building materials like interior, exterior, plot of land. The second point, determine a suitable location. Let's say transport accessibility, for example, not more than half an hour to your work or to the city center. Availability of infrastructures, schools, sports centers, shopping malls, parks, supermarkets. And the third point, explore the offers, let's say on the market and the selected area, and then choose the one that suits your desires and requirements. So suppose it turned that your dream house costs 1 million euros. Now, instead of abstract house outside the city, there is a specific object, the purchase of which requires a measurable amount. You should do the same with any other dreams, like translate them into understandable, tangible goals. So for each goal, you need to determine also the period of time through which it's planned to be achieved. And the goal can be a short term, let's say to save money for the next summer holidays, medium term to buy a new car in 1 or 2 years, or probably a long term to save enough money for regular increase of your pension. So the second step is prioritizing your goals. Normally, we all want everything and right now. For example, nice new house, new furniture, a new car also would be good, plus to go for a 2-3 weeks cruise trip with the Silver Sea in the next summer. But if you clearly prioritize, it may turn out that it will make sense to postpone the vacation, plus you will need to wait for another year or 2 to accumulate enough funds to buy a new car, or even more years to accumulate enough funds for a down payment to be able to apply for a mortgage. And as a result of those 2 steps, you will have a final list of goals broken down by the priorities and their deadlines. And after the first two steps, the very third one comes, which I would say it's very intimate. It is analyzing your financial situation. So the first point, analyze your income and expenses and calculate how much you can save each month. And the second one is calculate how much you need to save in order to be able to build the required amount by the targeted date. And after those two are done, compare the amounts you received from the first and second points and decide, and clearly decide for yourself if there is enough money. It is good if income allows you to set aside an amount every month which is enough to achieve your goals within the scheduled time frame. If it's not enough, then you can consider the several options, like 1, taking a loan, 2nd, reducing their expenses, or the 3rd one, increasing the earnings, or actually all together. So let me repeat the first 3 steps. Set the goals and their time frames. The second one, prioritize these goals. And the third one, go and analyze your current financial situation. So for now, I hope it was interesting and probably useful for yourself. And while we're recording this video just a few days before the Christmas, I would like to use an opportunity and say that we are very happy to share this video with you, and we would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and see you in 2023.